Hello Pisces, and welcome to your April reading 2021. So, I meditated on your energy and what Spirit wanted to talk to you about this month. The first card that I have is two cards. I have the Pope and I have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is very interesting. The Pope, right away, this tells me that this is your discernment. It can be a decision because the Pope actually is the one that chooses which doors to open. That's why he has like keys, the keys of knowledge and power at his foot. So yeah, there's a decision here that you're going to take, but you might be a bit ambiguous about it because there's a part of you that is all conflicted and another part of you that would be ready to kind of move on from that situation or move on from that state of being and going to like turning the page, going to a new shore and so on. So the conflict is pretty much between those two. There is the devil and there is the star. And these two are the first and third step of the awakening process in tarot. What is missing is the second step, which is the tower. So the star and the devil. In that principle, you cannot rise in light if you haven't faced your devil. If you haven't faced where you lose your power, where you enslave yourself, where you chain yourself. Because that would be La La Land. So you have to face him first. And then once you faced him, of course the tower is going to bring down anything that was distorted by him. And then what is left is you. The falsehood is all gone. That's why she's naked. You are a soul having a human experience, aligned with your stars in this life. You are willing to pour back all of those water, that's why it's a water barrier, all of your emotions back into the collective and in the ground, and therefore receiving anew. So there you go here. And that's probably why you're still a bit ambiguous, because you haven't crumbled maybe what you are conscious of, what is conflicting you and restraining you. Under the Pope, I have the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, there is an understanding. And here I have the King of Cups, King of Pentacles, and the Knight of Cups. So, two masculines here. How you manage this world and how grounded you are emotionally. King of Cups is you. But are you overwhelmed by the things around you, or are you grounded in your emotions, knowing exactly with your heart chakra open, but without being hurt? Having emotional intelligence here. Knowing what you love and bringing it forward. Knight of Cups. Under the Six of Swords and the Five of Wands, I have the Six of Cups, which is the heart chakra and strength. So I think that whatever was conflicting you, you are actually going to understand it. And with that beautiful mastery of your heart chakra, being a water sign, you have that capacity. You're going to be in your higher self and vibrating there. That's why under the devil and the star, I have the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is our capacity to receive the beautiful, like a rainbow, the water, the vibration, the emotions are so high that they create a rainbow that affects every chakra points that we have, 7 colors. We can receive love from the trees, from the animals, from other souls, and so on, from the universe. That's why there's a family here. We can give and receive. or we look out there and everything is dark and gloomy. 10 of Cups is our capacity to do that. And then here, under that, I have 2 of Wands, Hermit, and the Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords, right away, this is your perception. How do you perceive and see what is in front of you? From your wounds or from your wisdom? With the Hermit here, that tells me that you're going to see things from your wisdom. You're going to follow the light within. And that is going to open up a brand new path in front of you. A path where you will be able to be in your heart chakra, follow what you love, and feel it. Let's clarify this for you, Pisces. I call upon the divine. I call upon the light. I call upon the Holy Spirit. Help me clarify this reading for Pisces for the month of April. Pisces. Okay, 9 of Pentacles and the Pope. Show me that. Oops. 5 of Cups and the Lovers. So here is the choice. Either do I, there's a need to release your past sorrows and grievings. And that's where maybe you might be conflicted a bit. Because in releasing it, you're going to heal your heart chakra and be open to sharing again. And that is a choice. Let's look at that 6 of Swords and the 5 of Wands. So I think you are actually going to do that this month. 9 of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Page of Sword. You're going to choose to be happy. You're going to choose to invest in your happiness. You're going to choose to actually allow your emotional vibration to the 9 of Cups. When you look at the 9 of Cups, the guy is content by itself compared to the 10 where there's a family. Because this is the highest we can reach as one whole being. In our state of peace, grace, love for life, for the spark of the divine within us, and so on. Let's look at, and there's an understanding that you have for that, and you are actually going to move yourself to that state of being and leaving a conflicted situation that is just bringing you grieving and sorrow. For some of you it's your job, for others of you it has something to do with the Pope. In this case, the Pope either helps you to get out of it, or you have to get out of the Pope, being institutions, governments, whatever. Okay, that kind of applied in this world force. Okay, let's look at the Devil. 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands, and I have the Sun here. So yes, movement. I'm doing moves. I'm not letting the devil or whatever I felt chained to enslave me anymore. I'm making moves out of my authentic self, the star. That's why it's the arrows of love here. show me the Wheel of Fortune. And of course, the Wheel of Fortune can only turn once we understood the karma we were living. You know, as soon as you're asking, why are things like this in my life? That's the riddle of the Sphinx on top of the Wheel of Fortune here. He has a sword in his hand, waiting for the answer. And so once you can answer him, he can actually move you to a new cycle. And so here, that Five of Cups, what you understood is that all of that sorrow and sadness and grieving and focusing on what you have lost created a cloud of unknowing in front of you. Seven of Cups, where you could project all of your pains even where there weren't anything like that. And that's why Eight of Cups, this is deciding, you know what, I'm going to leave all of that behind. And I'm going to go for a real Ace of Cup. And you know, you have like the Page of Cup here in the bottom of the deck. There is an Ace of Cup in his hand. That is going to be a new path. Page of Wands. That's why here you have two wands. Let's look at those two kings with the Knight here of Cups. Yes, I'm going for that cup. Six of Cup. Queen of Wands. Now this is my aspiration, and this is what I'm going to attract towards me. Queen of Wands. She's the law of attraction. So out of my place of happiness and high vibration, I'm actually healing my heart chakra. I'm actually going to now maybe attract soulmates, soul tribe. Allow myself to freely give and receive from my heart chakra, not my pain, but white flowers. And when somebody's going to tell me they love me, it's going to be obvious. And I'm going to say, yes, yes, you do love me. And I love you too. Let's look at that Six of Cups. King of Wands, Four of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, King of Wands here. This is a brand new attitude and way of doing things and using your fire here. So as a water sign, if your emotions are all over the place here, like the Five of Cups and the Seven of Cups, this can actually kill your fire. But if they are pure, elevated, healed, this ignites the fire. This makes warm, comfortable, beautiful water. Four of Pentacles, in this case, it's going to be more of a release. Like if you're doing it, if you're not, you know, staying in your Five of Cups and all of that, and holding on to it and feeling conflicted and so on, then it's like, you know, it's going to reverse. Let's look at the Strength. Yes, Five of Wands. Holding on to your pains was what was causing all the conflicts. Five of Wands, Five of Wands. But with Strength here, this is rising above it. Leave the dogs chew off the leftover bones. I'm not wandering in these pains anymore, fighting for scraps. I'm rising above that. I'm choosing to be happy. This is what is actually going to bring, here is justice, balance back into my life. Let's look at that Ten of Cups. The Fool, the Three of Wands. Look, from the Seven of Cups, where I could only see projections of my wounds in front of me, to a Three of Wands, where I can see the boats coming in from, you know, what I attract, what I go for, and so on. My wands. And here is the Ten of Pentacles. This will actually affect my whole empire. It's going to affect my family. It's going to affect future generations. The Fool. I'm gonna be able to be in a much more solid place, a place of faith, a new beginning. Let's look at that Queen of Swords, Hermit, and the Two of Wands. Yeah. Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. Different interactions with people. Because before, you see, if we hold on to our own pain, we believe that's the Four of Cups here. We believe that all we've lived, this is it for us. And we can't see an Ace of Cups. That means we can't feel when somebody is actually presenting us a cup, offering us a cup. We can't really feel it because we're holding on to our pain, and so we're conflicted. We're never really engaged because we don't want to be hurt. So here with the Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups, there's this allowing love in. So Pisces, maybe there's a new path coming in to your life at the end of the month that is going to lead you to beautiful heart connections, because you're going to allow them, because you're going to decide to leave your old baggage behind and let the wheel of fortune take you to a higher level, a level where you have faith. And that's why you're going to release your baggage, because you don't need it and you cannot bring it into the new. On this Pisces, yes, this might be a beautiful new connection at the end of the month. I'm going to call it like that, a new connection. Could be anything. Could be romantically, or a friend, or a partner, or whatever. But on a beautiful heart, soul connection. On this, I'm going to wish you an amazing month of April. Spring is in the air. And thank you for watching, sharing, commenting, and please subscribe to help grow the channel. If you want a private reading, the description is below. There's an email, you write to me, I write to you back. And also thank you for the ones of you who gave donations. On the new moon, full moon, I do a little ceremony to give you back. On this, my beautiful Pisces, all my love and light, and I'll see you next month. All right?